Good afternoon, Jets Nation. Welcome to the Jets Show. And the New York Jets lose to the Minnesota Vikings 27-22. So let's go ahead and talk about the good and the bad from today's loss. So starting off with the good, the New York Jets did not play a bad game of football today. While the defense did allow 27 points, overall, they did a pretty solid job of stopping Minnesota on offense. I mean, Kirk Cousins only had 173 yards passing today, threw one touchdown, and that one touchdown was just Justin Jefferson doing Justin Jefferson things. And I said the key in this game was stopping Justin Jefferson, and while he did catch that touchdown, outside of that one touchdown, Jefferson had 7 catches for 45 yards. I mean, he really couldn't get going in this game, and the New York Jets did a good job of stopping him, and along with the rest of these Vikings wide receivers, it's just we had a couple penalties on one drive that led to Minnesota scoring a touchdown, and, we just gave up a big play every now and then, which led to Minnesota scoring a touchdown, and it's just the little things that happened to us on defense, which led to Minnesota scoring, but overall, on the day, we did not play a bad game defensively. The little things killed us. And we can't have those little things killing us. And the same thing goes for the offense. I mean, we only scored 22 points, but it should have been a lot more points on the board. Mike White, for the second straight week, throws for over 300 yards, this time throwing for 369 yards. Did throw 2 interceptions, but one of his interceptions was off of a tip. So, I mean, it wasn't a bad ball thrown, it just was up in the air, and the Vikings receiver tips it, and the second interception was just a desperation throw. It was 4th and 10, 16 seconds left. He had nowhere else to throw it, just had to try to force something to try to make some type of magic happen, and, he threw an interception. But outside of those, plays, Mike White played a really good game. And the only miss, though, he had was to a wide-open Garrett Wilson, which probably would have gave the New York Jets a touchdown. And that play right there is still killing the Jets. But the thing that is killing us the most, though, is Braxton Berrios' drop on 4th and goal. It was in his hands. All we had to do was make a secure catch, and the New York Jets score a touchdown and probably win the game. But Berrios is the opposite of that. And if he would have made that catch, the New York Jets won the football game. Mike White redeemed himself after missing that throw. He made a beautiful throw to Braxton Berrios, in the red zone. Looked like a touchdown. He drops it. And you also got to give Mike LaFleur's red zone play calling a little bit of blame as well, because we were in the red zone a lot, especially in the second half. We were driving the ball down the field consistently. But whenever we got in the red zone, things stalled. And you can blame that on Mike LaFleur's coaching or play calling, definitely. Minnesota Vikings did a great job defensively in the red zone as well. But whenever we got in the red zone, we couldn't get things going whatsoever. And that also was the reason why the Jets lost. Because, Zuerlein made 5 field goals, but he should have only probably attempted 2. So, just not a great look. If you score in the red zone, you win the football game. So just a lot of things happened for the New York Jets. I wouldn't necessarily say we played a bad game today, and it's even arguable that we were the better team today. It's just we didn't do the little things, and that's what killed us in this game. And another thing, forgot to mention, but Zonovan Knight looks legit. He carried the ball 15 times for 90 yards today as the New York Jets starting running back in place of Michael Carter, and he also had 5 catches for 28 yards. I mean, Zonovan Knight balled out today, and as he starts to get more and more touches, he's definitely making the case for overtaking Michael Carter in the depth chart. But the New York Jets next week are going up against the Buffalo Bills, who just dominated the New England Patriots on Thursday night. It's going to be interesting to see how the New York Jets play in Buffalo against a pretty good defense. The past 2 weeks we've been going up against some pretty easy defenses. Let's see how Mike White does against this Buffalo defense. But definitely was one the New York Jets needed to win, and we don't pull away. But what are you guys' thoughts on today's loss? And I'm your host, Jets, signing off for now. See you guys later. Peace.